You recently made some very interesting remarks about leadership. Let's see what led up to it. These are two men who were leaders of the so-called free world. Let's have a look.
It concludes that Iraq has chemical and biological weapons, that Saddam has continued to produce them, that he has existing and active military plans for the use of chemical and biological weapons, which could be activated within 45 minutes, including against his own Shia population.
The only possible explanation, the only possible use he could have for those weapons is to dominate, intimidate, or attack.
There recently was a conference in South Africa. Tony Blair was going to be there as well, and you said, no, I cannot sit next to him. Why not?
He knows, President Bush knows, they lied. They ought to apologize to the world for lying to the world, you know, and claiming, as they did, that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. And that is why he went to the Security Council to get the approval of Security Council for the attack, and the Security Council said no. And I phoned the White House.
Just before the attack on Iraq?
Yeah.
You tried to get Bush on the phone?
I did, yes.
Did you get him?
No, I didn't get him. But I got Condoleezza Rice,
the Secretary of State.
She said to me, she didn't think that the president would be willing to postpone the invasion. And look at the consequences now. I mean, you only the most cynical would say Baghdad is a better place now than it was before 2003. And one was then saying, I mean, what does this say about the International Court of...
We have it in The Hague, the International Court of Justice, because you stated, you wrote in an article in The Guardian that it maybe would be a good idea to have Tony Blair and George W. Bush in the court in The Hague. Do you think of them as criminals in this case?
Let them answer for themselves.
You are saying Bush and Blair go to The Hague and explain your case, stand in court.
They really ought to say to the world, sorry, we lied to you.
Very clear. Will President Obama be the next president of the United States, you think? Will he be re-elected?
Well, I mean, the alternative is... I mean, you can't imagine somebody saying 47% of the electorate I have given up on. I mean, they will never vote for me. And to say, I mean, to be so dismissive, saying that it's people who depend, it's painful.
Is it stupidity?
No, I mean, it's just, where is his heart? Where is his heart? I mean, what does he think of? I mean, the fact that you are poor doesn't make you less human. Many of the poorest people I know are some of the proudest people. I mean, it's awful.
Yeah.
It's an arrogance that is mind-blowing.